Yo, what's good, ladies and gentlemen? Your boy IronAngel here, and there's more Naraka gameplay I want to react to that I haven't seen yet, which are these. There was a new hero. We got a crossover, which is amazing. I saw a picture of this crossover, but not gameplay of it. I love the artwork of this game. And let me say this before we get into reaction. First, thank y'all for y'all support. But as someone who's getting back into the fighting game field, I've always been part of the community. I've just been more of a viewer than a player. It feels amazing to be back, one. Two, there are so many different fighting video games that I just don't have the time to learn every one. Some I'm just watching, and then some I'm playing. Like, I play Mortal Kombat. I've always been at a good balance of Mortal Kombat because whether if I was posting videos of it or not, I was always playing with it behind the scene. The videos you see now of me Mortal Kombat is, like I said before, videos that was in my file for like 3 years, and I just didn't release it to y'all, so now y'all see it, and that's why I'm just showing them out until Mortal Kombat 1 comes out. But I've always been regularly playing, I should say, Mortal Kombat. But Street Fighter, haven't played Street Fighter in 16 years. I used to be really good with Street Fighter back in the day. I shared this story already, but at 16, I won GameWorks. I don't know if I remember what GameWorks is, but they had a Marvel's Capcom 2 tournament. Won that on accident. I shared that whole story in another video. But basically, all I'm saying is I've always been around the fighting game community, but gave a lot of it a break outside of Mortal Kombat. But now that I'm back, I've realized how many different fighting games there is, and with each fighting game there's different play styles, and there's always been different fighting games, but back in the day I stuck to the same few, which was Marvel's Capcom, Street Fighter, and Tekken. Didn't play much Mortal Kombat back then. Like, down the line when I was an adult, then I started playing. As a kid, I wasn't allowed to. I played it every now and then away from my parents. I was sneaking, which is not good, but overall I didn't play it that much. But my point is, it is tough to learn every fighting game, but I decided to just be a viewer. I'm like, you know what? I can watch these games, though. And Naraka is one I've been watching for a minute, ever since I've been introduced to it not that long ago. And I love watching these gameplays. One day I hope to have the time to where I can actually learn to play this game really well. I can get on there and play casually, but I'm talking about really well. And put that time like I'm doing for Street Fighter, because Street Fighter, after not playing for 16 years, I'm in silver right now. Well, you see videos, I'm in bronze, but right now I'm in silver working on gold, and it's going to take some time. Every fighting game plays differently, but it feels good I ain't gonna front, y'all. It feels good to learn something that you didn't know and get better and better, learning reads and everything. It feels amazing. Don't quit if you're not doing well. Take the L's, learn the mistakes, you'll get there. And I hope one day I can put the time in for this. But I'm always going to be around. My point is, I'm always going to be around for different kind of fighting, either trailers or gameplay or tournaments or stuff like that, because I love the community that much. Always have, and always will. Naraka is one of them new things I hope gets even bigger. I see it's growing a lot more traction than it ever did. And, I mean, heck, it got my attention. I'm glad someone told me about it. But I'm seeing, like, viewership-wise, their viewerships are going up. Nice crossovers. They had Maximilian do, which I thought was cool to have him in the game. And this is something I really hope. I'm not sponsored by them, by the way. This is just me talking. I really hope one day. I really hope this game continues to gets growing to be one of the top tier games. That's how great I believe this game is. Me watching gameplay of it. And if y'all want me to, by the way, to do reactions of the gameplays I watched, like they had which I didn't see this, but they had apparently it was just some kind of tournament here going on. If you want me to react to that, let me know. I'll take the time in to watch some of it. But I didn't watch those. But I do watch other kind of gameplays. And I love it. I love seeing different play styles. Killer Instinct, I've always known about Killer Instinct. I've never took the time to be really good at it. But I love watching how they do those combos. I love this community in general. I won't make this video too long, but I just want to say I really appreciate this community. I appreciate those who are very good, like master level in Street Fighter or tournament level. I appreciate those in the middle, like me. Like, I ain't tournament, but I can hold my own. And I appreciate, like, the casual players. Like, it's it's a fun experience. There's some who play arcade style. What I mean by that is, you know, like when you're a kid and you're in an arcade, you put the keys and you just go, and the casual type play, you just mess around, move this, jump up and down, all that. I appreciate them. I appreciate those who know the combos, who can hold their own, make nice reads. And I appreciate those who are dangerous on that game. You know, they're really good. I love it all. But anyway, I know I talked a lot about just appreciating something. It's good though. It's good. I just wanted to, sharing more about me. But anyway, this is one of the reasons I'm reacting to these videos of this. Because as someone who appreciates the community, I want to see more of what they have. I didn't know. This has been out for 11 days. I didn't know they had a new hero coming out. So, yeah. There's actually one... what's her name? Terrible with names. But there is one character I said if I ever took the time in to play the game, I would use her. I'll show that in another video. But we got a new character here called Tessa. New hero. And what is she, a giant? You see how she's like have somebody small in her hand. I don't know. Let's see instead of assuming. Artwork looks amazing.
Did you miss me?
Are you ready? Let's go!
Patience, darling.
What is she doing? Sauron from Lord of the Rings. Who is this character? Please don't let that be it. I want to see more of her. Oh, here we go. Wait. Did she get her health back or something, or did it just pull it back up? Hold up. You can see on the bottom left there, her health bar. Refresh for, it doesn't bring her health back. That's what I thought it did at first. Oh, excuse me. Oh, here we go. Tessa knocks nearby enemies airborne and gains Foxfire for 3 seconds. Foxfire explodes when staggered by attacks, knocking back nearby enemies. Can be used under attack. Okay, that's what it was. Y'all see it? Wait, hold on. I'm reading the descriptions of her attacks here. But I don't think you can see, yeah, because my camera. Hold on a second. Sorry about that. Alright. Just so y'all can see it with me, what she has. a soul vessel enchanted ends early if they take a certain amount of damage. Enemies already inflicted with enchanted are then immune to it until they interact with the soul vessel, and for 4 seconds. And for 4 seconds after the status ends. Okay. I'm learning who this character is. I like how they show this. They do a little cinematic trailer, but also give you some gameplay details. Alright, Tessa the Vixen. Oh wait, that's August 9th, so she's already out. But yeah, I love the fighting game community. Just to sum up what I said earlier, it's something I always will love. I mean, like I said, even when I wasn't playing it, like on YouTube, I was playing it behind the scenes. And some games that I didn't play, I enjoy watching. That's when you know you love something. Even when you're not playing it, you can just enjoy watching somebody else play at almost any level. And no, not just almost, in every level. I can enjoy watching someone play. Someone who's just learning is always fun to see them, try to do well and then do well, and they're celebrating that one win, or the competitive players who be out there slicing and dicing. Or even like the middle level players. Like myself, I consider myself, when it comes to Mortal Kombat, for example, Street Fighter, I'm getting there. I'm in silver. I consider myself middle level as well. But not, I don't know, how should I put it? Mortal Kombat, I play a lot better than I do with Street Fighter. And I look forward to trying out playing MK1 because that playstyle is different than MK11. And it's going to take, it's like a relearning how to play the game again. But, I don't know, Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter is like this. I'm better at Mortal Kombat, but I still consider them both middle level. I know what I'm doing playing Street Fighter, but there are certain reads that I can't make yet. Not yet. I'm getting there. Or extra combo extenders to help, and little other things like that makes you be that diamond or master rank or whatever. So we're gonna get there though. I said this before, and I'll say this now. I said this before. But me getting better at Street Fighter is a marathon, not a sprint. I don't compare myself to no other players. I want to use my journey. That's why I show myself from the beginning when I don't know what I'm doing to now when I know enough and getting better and taking tips and stuff like that. The reason I show my whole process is because I want to encourage those who are in my kind of field, which is most of us. If you look at it, there's more casual / the next level type players than it is professional players. There is. I mean, that's where these companies get more of their money, which I have a video talking about that. I'll talk about I'll make that video soon. Maximilian was making a great point about something, but I'll talk about that later. But I do it on my pace, on setting a goal for myself. I don't compare myself to nobody else, and y'all shouldn't either. Move at your pace, play how you want to play. That was something I was guilty of. Was I hated how certain casual players play. Stop jumping. Or you're running away. That's how they play. I don't have to like it, but I don't have to down them for it. Everybody plays differently. As long as you're having fun and you're getting better at something, then, we all have our goals. But I love the fighting game community. In my opinion, there's 3 types of people in the fighting game community, and they're all great. I love watching Evo to see those players. I love watching people who are, who can hold their own, and I love people who are just now getting into it, or who have no desire of getting better. They just gonna see what they can do with what they got. I call that arcade style players. You put the coin in, do what you got to do, and then move on to the next game. I love it. I love the fighting game community. That's what I was going to have this a reaction video for Tessa here, but I might just title this video "I love the fighting game community." Because I really do. It's such a genuine love. I loved it since Super Nintendo. That's when my first game was Super Street Fighter 2. Was Street Fighter 2, yeah. So, and my dad had it. And that was the first fighting game I've ever been introduced to. And that was the first game I've ever been introduced to. Then it was Mortal Kombat 1. Then my parents saw how bloody it was and wasn't able to play it. Then it was Marvel versus Street Fighter. It was before Marvel vs. Capcom. I forgot the title, but I got really into fighting games when Marvel vs. Capcom 2 came out, and I kept playing that game. Cyclops, Ryu, and Iron Man were my 3 characters. Every now and then, if I wanted to switch it up, I would use Gambit or Iceman. Honestly, I would love for them to do another Marvel's Capcom. Just don't do that last one. I did not like it. I did not like it at all, and I hate this licensing stuff. I want what Marvel's Capcom 2 had with their huge roster, those characters and all that for next gen kind of games. You know, I wasn't a fan of Marvel's Capcom. I did like watching Maximilian play. I'll put it that way. I like watching him play, but overall, as the game for me to buy, it wasn't for me. It wasn't for me. Marvel's Capcom 3, I like that. I hated that there were certain characters in it that I wanted, you know, but like I love Cyclops in Marvel's Capcom. And the fact he hasn't been, you know, excuse me, it hurts. But yeah, I want them to bring that back, but I want it to be like Marvel's Capcom 2, get the licensing, get all that stuff. That would be awesome. Honestly, I thought sometime either last year or this year or something there'll be some kind of news, but there isn't. Because how long has it been since it's Marvel's Capcom? Was it Infinite? Yeah. How long has that been? 4 or 5 years? It's been a minute. Anyway, nothing but love for this community. And accept players how they are. You know, and I ain't talking about the toxic ones. There's toxicity in every community. You know how I feel about that. You know, I'm not going to, yeah. I'm not talking about that. I ain't talking about those kind of gamers because that's someone who's just trying to ruin your day. I'm talking about those who just different levels of how they play the game. Everyone plays different. At the end of the day, have fun, get better at your goals. That's how I do it, and it helps me a lot. I look at my goals and stick to that. You know, I don't compare to somebody else. If someone beats me, cool, I try to figure it out. I don't rage quit or dashboard or nothing like that. It's not that serious. I want to learn. And sometimes learning can be taking a beating and watch it happen. That can help you mentally because if you always hiding away from it or don't want to see it or rage quit, dashboard, you're never going to grow. You're never going to grow. You're always going to be sensitive. If you learning, it could be so many different things than just learning a combo. But I can go in and talk about that all day. But thank y'all for tuning in. Let me know in the comment section how you feel about the fighting game community. It feels good to be back. It feels really good to be back. I got my beta for Mortal Kombat 1, so I will be playing that. But I will give a warning. Because it's only a few days, I'll be in the office, I'll say it that way, practicing and labbing. So it could be, I will have some videos for y'all, but it could be me off camera because it's just me learning, getting ready for the actual release. Because I didn't play the stress code, I didn't have the code, so I'm going in fresh. So yeah, I will have footage, but because, and I hate it's just 3 days, but it is what it is. The game will be out soon, but because it is 3 days, I'm trying to get all the knowledge that I can. So yeah. Anyway, love y'all, love everybody in the fighting game community. If I don't know you, you don't know me, still have love for y'all. We know. The fighting game community is it's crazy how greatly, if that's right English, how it's been moving so drastically up. Like the popularity, it's already been popular, but this year it's insane. I've been watching it behind the scenes, and Araka, in my opinion, deserves credit. The developers and everybody who made this game for what sets them aside in the fighting game community. They have their own popularity and they different play style, and they do it very well. But yeah, anyway, I keep talking. But thank y'all so much. Love y'all. See you soon.